Hi, Dave here with a beginner's installment on the newsletter. I'm going to go over the issues people have with the dreaded F chord. Okay, so many people have trouble with this chord in the beginning, and I'm going to try to explain as best I can some of the things that you can try at home if you're in that boat of still trying to master the F chord on your guitar. Okay, so as you know, if you don't already know, first step, memorize the shape of it. And I'm assuming that you now have it memorized, and it's just kind of frustrating for you at this point. Alright, so what you can do if that's the case, I'm just going to show you. See how my wrist is, and I've got my hand kind of grabbing the guitar like this. So my wrist is straight, as opposed to, you know, sometimes when people are learning, they get into this kind of idea, like I'm on a C chord now. But just to show you how my wrist and my thumb are back, but it makes my wrist very bent and crooked. So I don't have any strength through there because the tendons that run through the wrist are kind of restricted. All right, so, and same with if you have, I'm sorry, let me just move over a bit, your F chord, and you're reaching with your thumb at the back like that. I know a lot of books say to start out like that, but it's actually, if you can get your thumb even there, see how I'm, let's move up, see how I'm right at the top, kind of at an angle. My wrist is relatively straight, so the idea is to have your wrist straight so that then when you're playing the actual chord, you've got more power to push down with your fingers and to spread your fingers into the right places where you need to push. That's the other trick. Okay, you can even grab right on, like grab your guitar like a baseball bat, and you can play F like that. I do that quite often, and even I'm getting the low F bass note with my thumb. A lot of people think they have to play this full bar chord, which is fine. I'll be honest, I don't use that chord very often. Variations like this and with that low bass note maybe sound quite nice. I'm just going from F to a C. I'm just doing that half F, some people call it. Now, if after gripping in different ways and trying to see what works for you and you're still having trouble, the next step you can take is trying a capo. Put it perhaps at the 2nd or 3rd fret. I've got it at the 2nd fret. And what that does is it makes the neck of your guitar shorter, the strings a little less tension to push down on. You're going to be in a different key now, a higher key, because the strings are shorter. But it may be easier to do it that way. And if that fails, the next step you can try is just using your first finger to bar strings 1 and 2. Just to get that sound right there, that they're both ringing through nice and clearly, okay? And you can even move that around. Remember to press close behind the fret on this side. You don't want to be back this way. You want to be over to that side so that your finger is closer to the fret wire where the strings touch the top of the wire when you push down. Okay, and if that's easy, and I'm assuming for many of you that might be where you stay for a while. Just stay like that for a while and work on your other chords and gradually the F chord will get easier. The next step to take in a week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks or so is to take your second finger, let's go back to F, get rid of the capo, and put it on, I'm on fret 2 of the 3rd string now, and even that, I mean, that's nice. I like that sound. It's musical. I'm doing some other things here, but I'm just trying to make the point that you don't have to always play or think that you have to play this full bar chord to sound good. And then from there, obviously, you can add in your 3rd finger on string 4. That's a really nice sound, because you get a little bit of bass sound. The root note there. That's an F note, fret 3 of string 4. Okay, so take your time. If you're still frustrated, persevere. Just work on the 2-string one for a while, and keep working on your C, your G, or your G, however you grab it, your Ds, and be patient. Try to play every day, at least for a few minutes if you can, because you really are changing the muscles in your hands, your arms, and your brain connections. So you need to do it every day, or at least 5 or 6 days out of the week for a while if you want to see some progress. Okay? So I hope that covers it. Have fun and have an awesome day.